Davy VTV, Davy V with you. And we are in beautiful Mount Hope Cemetery in Rochester, New York on an absolutely beautiful day. Look at that sky. Look at those white clouds. Look at that beautiful sun shining on us. By the way, this is the U of R right there. Let me zoom in. University of Rochester, right there, which basically borders Mount Hope Cemetery. And Mount Hope Cemetery, for those of you not from the area or not familiar with Mount Hope Cemetery, it is owned by the city of Rochester, New York. And if you've been following Davy VTV and you've been following my videos, then you may know that I have been exposing and will continue to expose how the city of Rochester, New York is neglecting graves. And this has been going on for decades, and they're doing absolutely nothing about it. And here's just a few that I'm going to point out. And again, I always say I could film here all day and come up with hundreds and thousands of examples, actually, of this. Look at this. This is, can't even read the date here, William. But look at this. There's no reason why the city of Rochester, New York cannot take care of this and give this person the respect that they deserve by, putting this headstone back on that base. There's no reason. And that's been there for years. Like, I always zoom in when I do these videos. Look at that. That headstone is embedded into that ground. Here's another one. Here's another one. This person passed away in 1904. Mother Carolyn, wife of Andrew Norton, passed away in 1904. Why does this have to be like this? Why can't the city of Rochester, New York take care of this? How hard, literally, I mean this. How hard can it be to lay that, to reset that headstone there on top of this base and straighten this base out so that it's even on the ground and take care of this? It makes no sense. And again, we're going to go here. We're going to go to another one. Look at this one. Why does this have to be like this? Let's read this headstone. This is Tinny, his wife, and Daniel. So this is mother, father, husband, and wife. Tinny and Daniel H. Foss. Tinny passed away in 1904, Daniel in 1906. And look at this. Why does this have to be like this? I mean, this is absolutely unacceptable. It's not right. It's a disrespect to these folks who are buried here. And again, I could film hundreds and thousands of these videos, and I will. We are going to expose this until the city of Rochester, New York does something about this. With all the money that they squeeze out of people in taxes, a corrupt city, which is the city of Rochester, New York, how hard can it be to take care of this problem? Straighten this base out, right? And reset that headstone on top of this base. And the sad thing is that these folks have been buried here over 100 years, in this example especially. So they probably have nobody that even visit here, right? So the city of Rochester, I'm sure, just doesn't care. I don't want to say a bad word here, but, they give to, you know what I mean. They don't care. Let's do a couple more examples here. Look at this. Same thing. Frederick Kerber passed away in 1904 and his wife in 1906. Same thing. How hard can it be to fix this? To reset that headstone on top of this base and straighten this base out. And again, no disrespect. I always feel so bad walking on these graves, and there's absolutely no disrespect intended. It's just almost unavoidable to do so. Look at this. This is sad. This headstone here is absolutely unrecognizable. The numbers had, the engravements, right? The engraving on it has worn off over the years. Obviously, this is from the 1900s, early 1900s. But again, it's a disrespect, and that's been embedded there for years. Look how embedded that is into the ground. It makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. So again, we will continue to expose how the city of Rochester, New York continues to neglect the graves in this otherwise absolutely beautiful cemetery, Mount Hope Cemetery in Rochester, New York. And there's absolutely just no excuse for it. Let's end this video with this jet flying over Rochester, New York here in pattern to land at the Frederick Douglass Airport. As always, thank you for watching Davy V. TV. Was about to end the video and wanted to capture one more here. And again, this is just a small little section. This cemetery is huge. Like I said, I could do this all day, and we will. But look at this. The engraving on the headstone is unrecognizable with time. This is obviously early 1900s also, or maybe even late 1800s. But this section seems to be early, very early 1900s. And look at this. There's no excuse for that. There's really no excuse for that. How hard can it be to fix this base here, right? And reset that headstone onto that base to at least give this person that's buried here in my Hope Cemetery in Rochester, New York, some respect, which they absolutely deserve. As always, thank you for watching Davy V TV.